Hello everybody. Thank you for being here today. I am Sunny, your North Country Knitter, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my video today. It is January 22nd, 2021. I said it right. And this is my knitting podcast. I share with you works in progress, finished objects. I'm starting yarn reviews. I'm very excited about that. And yeah. I still consider myself an intermediate knitter. I'm definitely not an expert. I normally shy away from extremely complicated patterns, but I still have a lot of fun with it. And thank you for being here. So I do have my tea with me today. This is from Simple Loose Leaf. I'm not sponsored by them at all. I buy this tea with my own money. I just have a lot of tea to work through, so I thought this would be a good way to share with you what I'm drinking. This is, did I say it already? African Rose. It has rooibos, safflowers and rose petals with rose and vanilla flavor. This is what it looks like. So they have a subscription where you can get sent a variety of teas once a month. I will have my special link down below where if you order it, I think you get a special or something. I don't know. I don't normally take advantage of it. So yeah. And my little one woke up. Let's see, she may go back to sleep. So it is very good tea. It's good. I normally get their herbal blends, but they have black teas and green teas and all the teas. So what I have been working on. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I was working on this. I haven't trimmed off the end yet, even though it's ready. So this is the first time I've actually done, what is it called? Lateral braid stitch, where you get that lateral stitch right there. And I thought it was really easy, but my connection, as you can see, is a little bit messy. Got to work on that a bit. I got better up here because I actually watched a video on how to do it. So, you know, but it's a little, you know, it's the first time I've done it. This is supposed to be an adult small hat. I can't remember. I think it's called something bear claw hat or something like that. I'll have it linked down below. It was a free pattern. And this is using, I left it on the hook. Hang on. Leave it to YouTube to pick that spot as the little like clip you see. This is using Universal Yarns Deluxe Chunky that I got from Premier. I got 3 of them because I had points I had to use with them. So I got the Moonlight Jade. There are 120 yards or 100 grams per skein, and it's considered a bulky, but I don't know. I really didn't consider this a bulky at all. So I will show it to you here. I'm going to do a yarn review on it. It looks like it is, but it really stretches out. And you can see how loose this gauge is. This is following their recommendations, and I'm a tight gauge person. My gauge is usually very tight, but this came out looking very, very loose, even when I was just doing regular stockinette stitch. So yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of it. I've got to go down to like a worsted weight yarn needle size. But I like the color. I like the yarn itself. I just wish it wasn't considered a bulky because I just don't. It's very, very. It tightens up quite a bit. I don't know. I don't know why it was considered a bulky when you compare it to a lot of like worsted weights, but that's all right. I did alter the hat a bit. This is a seed stitch down here instead of I think they had a 2x2 rib or a 1x1 rib, and I just did a seed stitch instead. So there's that. I also finished the hat I was working on with the mohair, the Diablo Wild Prints from Hobbii, and the Lion Brand Woolies. Had to think about that for a second. So this is a slouchy hat. I'm not going to put it on because it doesn't go on over this. And then this usually, my headband usually falls off and it's a big production. But it did come out very, very pretty. I am going to do a yarn review on the Diablo Wild Prints. And hopefully I can get that up today. Oh, look at that color change. Oh no. All right, it just told me that my battery power was low, so hopefully it doesn't die. There's literally a big like mountain of snow and ice out my window. I'll probably take a picture and put it in here because it actually looks pretty neat. But it's gonna come off the porch roof. So I did finish this. It was a pretty quick knit. I finished it up while watching the last 2 episodes of Bridgerton, so yeah, I got hooked on that one. But I got this one done, and I was very pleased with how it came out. This was the first time I worked with mohair. Here is what I have left. It is, it was a lot of fun to work with, and yeah, so there's the, you gonna show? I picked a light spot. You can see it has that main thread going through, and then with the mohair coming off the edge, which you can't see up against my skin, but there you go. So it also, nothing is like coming off either. I didn't have a lot of flyaways or anything. It all stuck on pretty well. And I got a lot of little things done. So I worked on she's like crying in her sleep. I got some other little face scrubbies done, as well as some washcloths, some baby washcloths. I still need to weave in the ends on these ones, but I thought those were cute together. And these, I actually have an Etsy page, as well as I sell some of my objects in a little boutique downtown, which is called Downtown Julie Brown 2. And so I take a lot of the little items that I have permission to sell down there. I have reached out to designers before asking, you know, do you allow people to sell your objects, just the finished objects, not the pattern or anything. And when I get permission, you know, designer name goes on the tag and everything. But yeah, so I take those down. And what else have I done? I haven't worked any more on the socks, and I haven't worked any more on, oh, let me see if I can get it. I haven't worked any more on this scarf. I had to figure out what I'm going to do with it. I'm still like put off by it. You can see it goes out right there, where I somehow added some stitches. I just have to, I think at this point I have to frog it. And yeah, I just had to frog it. But there's that one. There we go. Made my decision. I'm frogging it. What else am I doing? So that's all my finished objects. I keep thinking I hear her, and I don't know if I do or not. Yeah. So I started working on this sanctuary shawl. It was a Knit Crate July 2020 crate. And I had received the yarn, the purple one, which was called, let's see if I can get it out here. I have this thing like permanently folded outwards. want to tell me? What's the color? Stardust. So this was the Chill Out Stardust color. It's a very deep purple, almost indigo. It's showing up pretty blue on there. It actually has a lot more purple tones in it. And so I'm finally getting that done. I literally have like 2 more stockinette stitches and then the lace section, and then I'm done. And I started this less than a week ago. And this is how it's coming out. Woo! So I'm pretty happy with it. It does have a section of slip knit, and I'm realizing I'm pretty tight when I do that because it is a pain in the butt for me to go back and purl through those. Oh man. So I try to, when I'm working on it, I'm trying to be very loose when I'm doing the SSK, but it's still pretty tight. And I can see my cat has been around my bag, my project bag, because there's cat hair all over this. So I have this much left of ball number 1, and then I have a whole other one here, so I'm gonna have to think about what else to do with this, because I'm not gonna use much out of this at all, and then I'm gonna have the majority of this one left. So I have to think of something to do with that. For a while, I think it'll look pretty up there, which I know I haven't finished that. But yeah, so I am happy to be using some of my Knit Crate yarn instead of it just, you know, hanging out up there. I do have plans for the chunk right there. And then I have some sock yarn I need to use. The linen, I still don't know what to do with the linen because I just don't know what to do with it yet. I'll have to think of something. I didn't like the pattern that they sent, but I haven't really looked into what else to make with it. I was thinking a cowl, but I don't know how linen feels up against the skin. I know a lot of people say it softens up, but if you have any experience with linen, please let me know what your opinion is on what it works best with project-wise. So you may not see this finished. I'll take a picture of it and share it probably next week, but it is going to a fundraiser. I'm donating it, so you may not see the actual finished one. They need this stuff by February 2nd, so you not see it again. But I'll take a picture of it and share it with you. I just have to block it once it's done, and that'll be good to go. But that's my only WIP, which is startling. Yeah, that's all I have. It's been a busy week of getting little projects done and finishing these 2 items, but that's all I have this week. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, you can find me on social media, on Facebook at North Country Knitter. I have a group and a page. I don't know how I ended up with both, but I do. I'm much more active on the page because that is linked to my Instagram, where I'm getting better, trying to be conscious of posting on there, which is where I posted about this hat and lateral braids. So do check me out there. Thank you all for watching. I know this is a short one this week, but that's not bad. Sometimes we need these short little videos. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a lovely week. Keep a lookout for my review videos, which I should have the first one coming up very shortly. Thank you all. Have a good week. Bye.